Hey everybody, this is a Tuesday night Buffalo Draft League podcast. I'm Rick Kelto, and live via satellite is Jim Schott. Say hi, Jim.
Hey guys, how's it going?
Jimmy couldn't be here tonight. We couldn't put things together last night. Reasons we won't get into. Um, it was a good week. Jim wasn't here the other night for our game, but he missed the Hitmen taking first place overall. After beating the Dateline Predators, and Nick Favada will be wearing a toilet seat next week, which I will be getting pictures of.
Yeah, I kind of feel bad about this, and I wanted to play so bad because of all the hype going into it and stuff, but unfortunately my day job has been very hectic lately, so I do apologize about that. And it would have been nice to see everybody's face after we won that game, just saying.
Yes, it would have. It was a good game. It was we were actually down 3-2, and then I believe Jim Bertolino said on the bench, "We are not going to lose this game," and him and Mike kind of took over again. So it was it's turning into the Mike and Bertolino show on our team. But yes, that is the headline this week, is that the Hitmen have taken sole possession of first place after the other games, and we might as well just go right into the results, Jimmy.
All right, yeah.
I did ref the other night, the other two games, and I played in our game, so I did have a good idea of what happened in each game, and for the 3 stars and everything, it was a really good night. Outside of the 3 stars, I would also like to pick the goalie of the night. Not multiple goalies, just the one goalie that had a stellar performance the other night, and we'll go from there. I'd like to add that to the 3 stars tonight, if you're cool with that.
Yeah.
Okay. So the first game was, and by the way, all 3 of my picks for last week were correct. You kind of thought I was crazy when I said KAS would beat the Kings, but they pulled it off. 7-4.
Congratulations, KAS, because you guys did work your asses off all season, so.
Yep. John Buckholz playing defense, and Frank Russo. John Buckholz pulled a Dan hat-trick read. He had 3 goals and an assist. Frank Russo also had the hat-trick and an assist, I'm sorry. And Pete Armini had 2 goals in a losing effort for the Kings. So it was a good game. There were no issues. I mean, it was clean. It was pretty well. I mean, it was a good game. There was no issues or anything, no arguing, no bitching. I thought the game went well. So, and then that brings us to the game of the week, game 2. The Hitmen defeated the Dateline Predators 5-3. And again, this was a really good game. I will say Dan Skinner played really good. So did Brandon Fleuret. And in this game, Don Rukoff, the scoring machine, 3 goals again. Another hat trick for Donnie Rukoff. What's going on with him, Jim?
I tell you, well, I think what the biggest thing is, most people have had Don Rukoff play center because he's great at coming back.
Okay.
And some have put him on the off wing. And this season, I know on Thursdays for me, I've had him on left. And I had him on left for the turn we did. And I think he's just more comfortable with it. And then he definitely comes back still, but he doesn't have to worry about it as much as playing center. And the guy's just sniping.
Yeah.
I mean, and I think Nick is doing the same thing. I think Nick's playing him on the left side and just letting him snipe, which is the way to do it. I mean, if that's where the guy feels comfortable, then, hey, find somebody else to play center,
Yep.
That's Thursday what we've done.
He did account for all their offense, and then for the Hitmen, Vertolino again with 2 goals and 2 assists, and Jamie Annunziata had a good game too. Jamie's really starting to come around too. It was a good effort all around on the Hitmen. We were short a couple guys, and it went well. I want to thank Terry Sperduti for stepping up and helping ref Matt Casacci. They both did a great job. And then in the third game, we had another pick of mine, and you kind of looked at me crazy last week when I said this, but Kramer Forestry pulls off the win 8-5 against Not Fast Just Furious. This was also a very good game.
When I saw that, I was very, I was like, oh man, I don't mean to laugh. Kramer Forestry is a good team, but I really didn't think it would be that many goals scored. I was shocked.
I'm gonna tell this is you didn't see the game, Jimmy, and you wouldn't believe it if I told you, but the two stars of that game were Joe Gallagher with 2 goals, and Sam Badalana had a goal and 2 assists, and Sam had a goal that I think shocked everybody in the building. He actually has silky mitts. It was filthy. Nobody could believe it. I turned and looked at their bench. All their jaws were on the floor. It was unbelievable. He just did this backhand, forehand flip and put it in past the goalie, and I swear to God, the building stopped. It was unbelievable. So good on you, Sammy. Good on you, buddy. That was it was something to see.
I mean, I don't like being on the receiving end of Sam Badalana's physical play, but in front of that net, he really is almost impossible to move. I mean, he's just such a strong body and base, and like I said, if he gets his body on that ball and stick, I mean, anything can happen. And Gallagher, this is the second week that he had 2 goals.
Yep, and they were both they were both good goals. I mean, they were pretty goals. They weren't stand in front, hack it in. They were both really nice goals for Joe. So it's nice to see.
Kudos to Joe. I'll tell you what, he came in a little over a year ago, I think it was, on Thursdays. Not many guys knew who he was. Since then, he kind of joined roller hockey. He's doing the roller hockey draft league. He plays on Wednesdays. He's playing Tuesdays.
Yep. Sundays, Sunday nights.
Because it's paying off.
Yep. Him and Sam, just so everybody knows, him and Sam were actually the last pick in each of, I believe, the last 4 drafts on Thursday nights. The last 3 or 4, those guys got the beer for being, what's that last pick called, Jim? Mr. what?
Irrelevant.
Mr. Irrelevant, yes. So they both, good on both of them. One of them is going to get 3-star recognition tonight, so you'll find out if you stay tuned. So, yeah, they were good games the other night, Jimmy. We missed you. There was some shit talking from the other side. I'm not going to say any names, but they were saying, oh, yeah, where was Jim, Rick? And I'm like, Jim got stuck at work, guys. They're like, how come Jim wasn't here, Rick? And I'm like, Jim got stuck at work, guys. So you can decide who it was, Jim, that was talking shit. I'm sure you can figure it out all by yourself. So,
I kind of can guess who it was. And,
I'll give you 2 guesses, and your first one don't count.
I understand the disappointment of me not being there. It probably wouldn't have been as close as it was. I mean,
you probably would have popped 3 or 4 in.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I mean, watch what you wish for is all I'm going to say.
Yep.
I mean, we might see these guys in the playoffs, and that's all I got to say. I mean, trust me, I want to be there. So.
Oh, we know you want to be here. We want you to be here right now, but we miss you because you're not here. You're here in spirit, but you're not here physically.
I can only imagine what memes you're putting out there of me right now.
There's no memes, dude. I'm not doing any memes, I promise. So, anyway, I think next we'll go after the results of this week's games. I think we should go right into the power rankings.
Okay.
And you know what? We'll start at number 6, and we'll each go, kind of like they do on Thursdays, which, we do steal a lot of stuff from Jimmy and Mike, but they do a really good job in their podcast. If you guys have the chance to watch it and you don't watch it, you should watch it. They do a really good job, and they're the ones that kind of spearheaded and started this whole thing with the podcasts. So, Mike and Scott Stamford, props on you. You guys do an excellent job, and we enjoy watching your podcast every week. So, going with number 6.
Speaking of which, actually, before we get to that, I know for all the geeks out there, like me and Mike Simonson, we're huge Game of Thrones fans.
Well, so am I.
We have a special Game of Thrones BDL segment that we're going to be doing in a weekly segment recapping the Game of Thrones. So
I can't. I don't have HBO, so we just binge watched it on DVD. So I when it comes up this season, we got to wait until it comes out after the fact because we do not have HBO. I'm sorry, but we don't. So.
No, I got a Fire Stick, so no problem.
Okay. But we can, once after it's aired, we can watch it on Amazon Prime, which we do have. So,
Cool.
so okay, well, right to the power rankings, and I'm going to let you go first, Jim. Who do you got at number 6?
I think they're a good team, but I got to put the Kings. They've been spiraling out of control lately, and I'm going to put them last right now.
That's, it was, tonight was very, I fought with myself about the power rankings tonight for number 6. And number 6, I'm putting Dateline Predators. Hello?
Okay.
Are you there?
Yep.
You sounded, were you taken aback by that?
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay.
I mean, but you know what? You had them there last week too, so
Yep.
I don't know.
Until they prove me wrong and win another game, then they're number 6. So.
Well, like I said, I think we proved ourselves, even though it wasn't there. I mean, all that shit talking about how they kicked our ass the first game. I mean, I guess it shows that I was right, that once you get used to the rank, you can't really say that anymore, but right. I do still have more respect for them than that, so I'm not going to go 6 just yet on that.
Okay. Well, who's your number 5, Jim?
Number 5, still got to go, they did win this week, but I got to go Kramer Forestry.
Okay.